Bill Amputee here again, and we're doing our continuing series in the kitchen. Just realize that this kitchen series is really going to be extensive in a long series of many videos because it's just so much to show you in a short period of time. Our last video we talked shortly about some of the gear that I use. I talked about my spoon, my fork. Take a look at that video and see how I use that. But right now I want to show you one of the fish shoe technical devices I've got. There's a whole lot of devices you can get to assist you in what you do. You might want to talk to your doctor. If you got a counselor, talk to your counselor or your prosthetist. There's many devices out there that can assist you in the kitchen, and one of the things that I've got that's not homemade, it comes from a company called Level, where it's a computerized fork and spoon. And I don't have my prosthetics on, but I'm going to briefly show you how this thing works. One of the problems I have with wearing my prosthetics is picking up a fork and getting it in my mouth and not have food go all over the place, because when I pick up food with the fork, and by the time I get it to my mouth, the fork's going the wrong way, food falls off. This device here automatically levels itself no matter what position you put it in. If you go down, and hopefully it'll work right, if you go down it levels, you go up, the tip will level off, and then you can get it in your mouth. It's totally computerized, one of the coolest things I've ever had. And it has a detachable fork, and you can put spoons on it. There's all types of tools you can get to work with your prosthetics. Along with that, we're going to move on to a few other devices I've got in the kitchen. Over here, since we got a microwave. The microwave sits where it is on purpose. In my kitchen, it looks like it's backwards. I have to work around to the outside of the cabinet, on the outside of the counter, to work my microwave. That microwave setup is the type of microwave where it's it has touch buttons that I can hit with my nubs to operate. It works great. Over here, if you come along with me, I've got an aide that comes in and helps me with my food periodically. She's not a cook. I had to teach her how to cook, and one of the things that she was afraid of was this stove. This stove over here, I'm old school. I cook out of skillets. Now on the stove, when I cook, I don't cook on these front two burners because it's so easy to have accidents. You don't have hands to hold on to, so I use the back burners. My aide had a problem with frying meat in the skillets because every time something would pop, she would jump back as if the grease was burning her. So what I did was I bought a small deep fryer. And this thing was great. I never had a deep fryer before, but you know, it comes with the basket. You may see back there in the far corner. You can put your food in it, drop it in the grease. It cooks great. If you didn't want to fry anything, this particular deep fryer, you can take the grease out, put meat in it, use it almost like a crock pot, which I have in the back. The crock pot has become, now my particular crock pot is 30 some odd years old. I've always used a crock pot, but I use it more so now than I ever have because I can plug it up, put something in it, go to bed, get up, food's done, and then get the food out and eat, you know, just like, you know, I cooked it in the oven. And the problem right now I'm having, and I'm working on it in therapy, is using this oven. Now, one of the problems I have with the oven, because I thought out how I was going to do everything, I had them put a handle on this oven so I could open it, because the regular handle that comes on it, I can't grip it. So I had handles put on all the cabinets, because these particular cabinets, you can't open them by sticking your finger in the side. I had to have handles, so I had them, while they were putting them on the cabinet, to put them on this oven also. Now, the one thing I didn't anticipate was, how do you get in the oven once the oven door is open? So the door rendered this oven practically unusable. Now there's other devices out there such as countertop ovens, all type of countertop cookware that you can use instead of this stove. You don't want to hurt yourself, you don't want to burn yourself, you don't want to scald yourself, but you want to be able to cook in a way that's your food is very edible and tasteful. And there's so much other things. Watch the next video and then we'll pick up on this kitchen thing in the next video. See you next time.